Hey YouTube, this is Danny again with another video. Um, Try to do like one or two videos a week, at least one, just so I won't uh, bore you guys to death. I'm only gonna make videos whenever I think of something new, um, something that could be beneficial to some of you guys. Um, so today, what I want to talk about is the a different support and resistance, like a higher time frame support and resistance, and how I'm able to not only trade, kind of make a combination of different support and resistance that are important, and how it makes the a trade um, stronger, like an eight plus setup instead of just a regular setup. Um, so first off, I only had one trade today on Facebook. That was another great trade on the SPY. Actually, two trades. I didn't trade SPY. Only like concentrating one stock at a time. I wish I was able to do multiple trades, but I can't. So I just focus in one. So excuse the I know you see a lot of lines here, but there's a reason why I have them. To show you what's up. So let's go and so on Facebook, what I had on Facebook was so I'm gonna go over my top down analysis of what I see on Facebook, and also the different support and resistance levels that I use, right? So what I saw today was the day before, which was Friday, we had this big spike up, almost it wanted to break out, but it pushed up, but it didn't quite break out, right? It was like a fake out, and I had this, right? So what I had uh, on Thursday night, this was looking more um, like a wedge type of um, pattern here, up, down, up, down, and it's actually doing that. And so what I was watching was a breakout here this day, which it happened, but then it's shaping up as uh, a consolidation. The highs here and the lows here, right? Just a big, huge consolidation here. So um, this day today, so Friday, it pushed up and then it rejected. Um, so let's go over the 4 hour. So we went from the daily, and my thought process was that it couldn't break on Friday, right? So I was watching, not necessarily, I was not necessarily short bias. I was not looking for a short, but at the same time, I was considering, um, how can I say, I was not, I didn't want to short it just because it did this, but my conviction was that it couldn't break, so I'm gonna look for a short. But that didn't mean that I was gonna short. If I saw the opportunity, I was going to do it. I was going to do it. So same thing here on the 4 hours. What I'm able to see is that every time we come down here, we push up, push down, push up, and I'm expecting to do the same thing here, right? It tried to break this, couldn't do it, and so now it's right below. So now let's go to the 1 hour. So this is where it opened today. It opened right here. So we go down to the 1 hour. We go down to the 1 hour. Right here. So this is all. Let me just zoom in a little. So this is where it closed, and then it was just consolidating pre-market. It came down and it hit this level here, and then it pushed up, and it came in and hit this level, and then it pushed up, and this is pretty much this is where it opened, right? Still holding this, but I'm not able to see here on the 1 hour. But now that I'm here, you see these blue lines here. So these blue lines, it's just support key levels of support and resistance on the 1 hour, the 4 hour, and the 1 hour, right? As you can see here, you know this is a major support and resistance level that I identify, right? The next level that I identify was this level here, as you can see, right? As you can see, if you go back across, and then the next level, it's this level here, right? So for the most part, I don't put the lines here when I'm trading, but I put them so you can see you know, what are these lines all about. So my thought process was, okay, we are definitely holding this level. So what I want to see is when the market opens. So okay, so that's that, and then I go back, I go down to the 5 minutes to see more in the on a smaller time frame what's going on, and what I saw right on the smaller time frame on the 5 minute is that so the market opened here. So what I want to see is I want to see a break, and also look at this. So we have this wedge, right? Again. So what I want to see is a break of this level, right? Obviously, we are going to have some buyers here defending this level because it's very important. What I wanted to see is a push down, a hold of this level here, uh, a hold of this level below to short, right? And if it didn't, if it pushed up, what I wanted to, what I want, I was willing to go to short right up here, right? That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted to do. And if we go now, we go down to the intraday, and right here, you see, so the market opened here, it pushed down, and then it pushed up really, really hard. And I'm thinking, okay, well, I'm still waiting to see what's going to happen, right? Because this level here is the key level to see what um, to, I wanted to see what the price action, what the market, if there was enough buyers here to push it up. And so it pushed down, it pushed up, and then right here I entered short. Um, One of the things that I did was that if I'm entering short here, I need to, my stop should be right up here, right? And the reason why, because it was like this, right? The reason why is I should be considering my stop right up here is because I still don't have a level of resistance to place my stop. So what I did was I I shorted here as when it pushed up like right here. I'm like, oh shoot, it reclaimed the level. So I stopped out, and then when I saw a rejection of this, because the candle, this candle was green all the way up, so I stopped out, and then when I saw a rejection, I re-enter short. Now, this was kind of a um, FOMO entry because the now looking at it, now looking at the how where I enter, I should have waited for, yes, there was a rejection here, but I should have waited for a some sort of lower high here, or a kind of break of this level, right? A break of this level and a push up to this level to have to be able to have put a stop, right? So the reason why I didn't put a stop right up here is because I enter pretty big, a little too big, way too big to place my stop right up here. So that's the reason why I stopped out and then I re-enter. Now my stop was right above here, and then it worked out. It worked out. I paid myself um, twice right here, um, 3 times. Then I had a few left, and then when it pushed up to this level, this is the other level that the key level from the hourly, and then once it started rejecting, I added here, And then my stop, obviously my since I had a little left, my um, my average was right 188.40 since I had already covered most of my position. And so my stop was basically a reclaim a reclaim of this level here was going to be my stop, right? Because if it reclaimed this level, it was most likely going to come up and retest this. And so that was it. As it pushed down, I cover some, and then my last cover was right up down below here. And the reason why obviously I left some on the table, but the reason why I covered there was because of this, right? This is a key level that there was going to be some buyers here, and so I just wanted to get my it was a pretty big trade, so that's all I wanted. That's all I was looking for, and so yeah. So see how my top-down analysis was generated from the hour. I mean from the daily down to the 4 hour, identifying what happened the day prior, identifying if we have any pattern that fail, to the 1 hour to see um, to be able to identify key levels that the market um, might respect, and or if it breaks levels that were once support, now resistance, and to the 5 minutes to be able to see if there's a pattern or something, or a trend that the market is holding, and once it breaks it's gonna go right. And lastly, the 1 minute to to have an entry, right? So overall, good trade. The only thing that I would change about this trade is my entry. Just kind of just wait a little more. I honestly, I don't want to miss this trade, but um, for the most part, it sets up, right? It sets up. So I just need to be a little more patient with my entries, and just make sure I have a stop level that's not, you know, in the middle, like, it's that I'm protected. So yeah, that's it. That's all I wanted to share. Oh, hold on. Right, this is like I said, this is a trade, right? Pretty straightforward. And now it looks like I left a lot on the table, but that's okay. I'm okay with it. All right, guys. Later.